Hey, what's going on, everyone? Happy Friday. Hope you're having a great week so far. We got 6 MLB matchups on the second day of the MLB opening season. And Thursday's pretty wild, opening day. And you'll see for these MLB videos, for anyone that's new to my channel, I don't have the luxury of being able to film these during the day after some of the late night games, the 10 or 11 o'clock games, at night. So any back-to-backs or anything like that, those results aren't going to be included in here just because they're just not. I'll mention them. But hopefully in the future, I'll be able to do these during the day, and that'll be pretty awesome. So, just always be sure to make sure you're following, checking in on lines, looking at other people's picks, and just always following the lines and injury reports throughout the day. That's just betting 101. First matchup on this 6-game slate here in the MLB, we have the Tampa Bay Rays versus the Miami Marlins. I'm gonna make these super quick for the first few days until I can get some actual numbers. Tampa Bay favorites at -117, Miami plus 107. These two teams on a back-to-back. Pretty much every game here is going to be a doubleheader. First doubleheader of the season. We're going to see how the teams respond. This game over under 7.5. Tampa Bay taking the first game 1-0. A lot of Thursday was pretty slow. A lot of upsets, a lot of favorites losing, a lot of close games. And man, I think the first few days, it's just, I love the underdog plays here in the first few days here. So, Tampa won 1-0 in a slow, ugly game. Give me Miami plus 1.5 here. I still like Tampa Bay in this matchup, but I do like Miami plus 1.5. I like them to keep it close again. I like another ugly game as well. I'm going to take the under 7.5. Next matchup, we have the Los Angeles Dodgers versus the Colorado Rockies. Dodgers massive favorites at -255, Colorado plus 235. As I'm filming this, LA is getting kind of beat pretty bad right now, 8-4, top of the 8th. And we'll see the final result of that game, but it's not looking good right now. Not looking good. They can still come back, but either way, regardless of if they just got beat this game or not, love LA. And especially if they lose Monday night or if they lose on Thursday, I love them in the bounce back here. No way they're going to lose 2 games in a row early on. Just don't see it happening. Love LA here. And, I like the over 11.5 as well. A lot of scoring in a lot of these games. That's going to do it for that matchup. Next matchup, we have the Chicago White Sox versus the Los Angeles Angels. Chicago, plus 104. LA, the favorites at -114. The over-under at 8.5 right here. I'm going to go with the Chicago White Sox here at plus 104. Good value. I love them at plus 1.5 on the run line. Just going to roll with the underdogs. First back-to-backs. I'm going to roll with the underdogs here. We don't know how any of these teams are going to respond. And in those scenarios, I do like to take the underdogs. And, both teams will be rusty for sure. It's opening week. So I expect a lot of that. And, we're going to go Chicago money line. And I like them plus 105 too. And I like the under 8.5 as well. Next matchup, we have the Houston Astros versus the Oakland Athletics. Oakland -137, Houston plus 127. This is another matchup where, I like the underdog play here. I like Houston plus 127. I also like them at plus 1.5. Not much to go off of. Hopefully in the next week, we'll have a whole week's worth of games under our belts. So I'll be able to give you guys actual stats, and like actual legit stats. So So yeah, it's going to be an underdog Friday here. We're going to see what happens. And, I also like the under 8.5 as well. Next matchup, we have the San Diego Padres versus the Arizona Diamondbacks. San Diego, opening up as big favorites at minus 223. Arizona plus 203. As I'm filming this, San Diego up 8-7. A very high scoring game. The 8.5, love the over in the 8.5, seeing as the first game. They just was a scoring fest. I expect that line to move, so hop on that 8.5 pretty quick and take the over. Love San Diego here, minus 223, regardless of if they win their Thursday night matchup or not. It's a close one there. We'll see what happens. Like San Diego, minus 223 here. I like the over 8.5 as well. Last matchup on the board, we had the San Francisco Giants versus the Seattle Mariners. All double headers here. Another match. I love San Francisco plus 108. Super tough line here, especially in baseball early on. Like I'll probably say in a lot of these videos, going to roll with the underdogs here. I like San Francisco with the upset at plus 108. I also like them plus 105. If you don't want to go with any of these guys with the money lines, the plus 105 or the plus 1.5 has really good value on the run line. I kind of like those. A lot of teams are going to be rusty. Not going to see too many games where teams are getting beat by 2. So it should be close in a lot of these matchups. I like the value at San Francisco plus 108. I'm going to take the under 8.5 as well. That's going to do it for this pick video. Hopefully you guys did enjoy. They're definitely going to get better here soon, so it's hard to really cover for any sport the first 2 or 3 days of games. So we just got to go off what we can go off of, and be sure to check your lines and everything accordingly in the daytime. And good luck with your guys' picks. Good luck with your guys' betting, and I will see you guys on Saturday. Have a good one.